Now, Asawase MP Muntaka Mubarak says he will do all within his power to ensure the opposition NDC does not lose the parliamentary seat. The constituency is one of 3 seats the governing MPP is hoping to win in its stronghold of the Ashanti region. During the voter registration exercise, the Asokore Mampong MC Ali Duseidu, who will be contesting for the MPP, said Mr. Mubarak does not deserve to represent the constituency since development has been slow. Nana Aljima has been speaking to the constituents and filed this report.
The Asawase constituency, which has been a safe seat for the National Democratic Congress for many years, is among prioritized seats the New Patriotic Party aims to snatch this year. Regional NPP chairman Bernard Enchibo-Siaku believes the current voter register plays to the party's advantage. In Asawase, we lost by 6,000 votes in 2016. With the latest register, the numbers in the polling stations the NDC won have reduced drastically by at least 17,000, and ours have appreciated. This is why I call the election an election of science and data. This situation is same in other constituencies we are seeking to win. Supporters of the NPP in Asawase got divided between Municipal Chief Executive Ali Duseidu and aspirant Manaf Ibrahim, who was denied the opportunity to contest in the NPP parliamentary primaries. But Ali Duseidu says the party is now united to annex the seats.
As I'm speaking with you, Asawase constituency is so much united, very strong as rock, and we are moving steadily in one voice. If you get the incumbent to ask him what he's been able to do after 16 uninterrupted years of leadership, he zero and narrow it down to streets. And you can't limit development to tarring of roads. And even with that, if you come to this municipality and for that matter this constituency we are talking about, there are a lot of areas that have not been attended to at all.
A similar issue occurred in the camp of the NDC when Mubarak Masawood decided to contest the incumbent MP Muntaka Mubarak in the party's primaries. The MP is, however, positive of victory.
They thought that having gotten the opportunity to be the MC, he would have excelled for them to even begin to say, oh, maybe let's give him a try. But the consensus is very, very clear. I mean, you can see not much had been achieved as compared to the resources that came. You remember they said to whom much is given, much is expected. If you look at the amount of resources that have gone into the municipal and you look at the output, definitely you will know that he's not a performer.
The constituency dominated by Zongo communities is the heartbeat of the National Democratic Congress in the Ashanti region. But some of their members claim to have defected. Prince Akuta, who once contested an executive position in the NDC, is one of them.
I'm not here to brag, and everyone knows what I can do to the Zongo community. So as far as I defected to NPP now, inshallah, so these seats are going to be for the first time to MPP party.
At the center of the constituency's most populous town, Asawase, is this street gathering of youth. A debate of projects executed by the NPP and NDC in the constituency is getting heated here. Zakaria, a staunch supporter of the NPP, explains he is gunning for the NPP's Ali Duseidu due to projects executed under his watch as municipal chief executive.
Over 50 projects, and majority of those projects are under education. Again, and the Prakuso Health Center is there.
But supporters of the National Democratic Congress in the constituency tout the achievement of MP Alhaji Muntaka Mubarak.
We have about 11 electoral areas. When you go to all the electoral areas, you will see Muntaka's project. There's nowhere you go, you will not see Muntaka's project. It's clearly that Muntaka is our darling boy, and inshallah, we are going to support him to continue, because you cannot change Muntaka for Mr. Zero. Do you know our MC, Mr. Zero? His popular name in our central region is Mr. Zero.
We are not going to substitute our digital clock. Nana, we are not going to substitute our digital clock for our old-fashioned analog one. No, we will never do that.
Supporters of both NPP and NDC believe they've done enough for the constituency to win the heart of the electorate this year.
I will have some questions to ask the MC Ali Seidu. It is Ghana Secured Fund, a COVID fund that should stimulate the individual citizens in their endeavor. So we are asking a question of 166 billion Ghana cedis plus 20,000 Ghana cedis that was allotted to the office of the MC. Up till now, we haven't seen reflections of those monies in our lives.
Those amount of monies came with plan, and those plans were followed by the assembly. The money doesn't come through the MCE. There are various sectional heads, the health, sanitation, coordinating directors who took charge and spent the money as the ministry directed that it should go. The member of parliament who was asking that question is in parliament. That report will be available to parliament. So if he has anything to say on that report, he should go to parliament.
For the first time in history of Asawase constituency, we were able to adjudge the best municipality in the entire history of Ghana under the European District League table. As I'm speaking to again, only MC, you came here, you are spending almost 3.5 years, you took us to last.
I said I'm voting for Honorable Alidu Ace. As an MC, you know, sometimes they compare a sitting MP, 16 years, to a sitting MC, 3.5 years. They compare I don't understand.
So if they are bold enough, they should tell us what they have done for this current news dongo that we are standing here. They have done nothing for this news dongo. About MPP that, and now totally zongo have changed. In my house, for instance, I was having like almost 90 NDC people in my house. During this regime, I'm able to talk to them, convince them. Now all of them are changed their party color. They're now MPP.
Honorable Muntaka, the shaking NP, that yes, he's shaking. As shaking MP in Asawase constituency, there's any achievement that he has built for Asawase constituency.
It's my incoming MP.
But is it true that you named your son after Honorable Muntaka?
I don't want to hear that name. I don't want to hear
Muntaka.
Hey, me, I love Muntaka.
Why?
Because of Muntaka is Ejumawura.
Come on, Ejumawura, what has he done?
Watch this one. Abdul Samad.
After 16 years.
Go back. Mal Adam.
16 years.
One day there. Here, it be Muntaka.
After 16 years.
If you want count.
MPP is saying this road is not enough.
It's good. This road is good. First, the road no this one. But now, if you water come, the road is coming.
For Joynews, Nana Ojima reporting.